Hey guys, Adrian here on the behalf of iTouchApps.net, and today we're taking a look at What's the Phrase by the guys over at Zynga. So Zynga is a very famous iOS developer, and this is one of their many other games out there. This is a $2 game, a little bit pricier compared to the other ones, but this basically, there's a free version. The $2 version basically removes banner ads. You get more free coins, a free category, and all that. And again, it's one of the more popular Zynga titles. Basically, you have to guess the phrase. I'm gonna go ahead and just hit no here because I know how to play this. But basically, you're just guessing the phrase. And what's really cool about this, and definitely the big pros out of all this, it has multilingual, so it supports multiple languages, from Chinese to, or I should say, yeah, from anywhere from Spanish, French, Italian, German, Portuguese. There you go. So those are all the languages it supports, and of course English. So you can connect and start playing here. As usual, Zynga has really good connection support. That's a huge pro as well. You can log in via Facebook, or you can just log in here via an email address. So for example, we're just going to go ahead and type in one of my email addresses here that I use for my iOS games here. I'll go ahead and hit connect. I believe I already have an account, so we're going to log in here. I'm going to go ahead and put my password in really quick. Now I'm logged back in here, and you can see it's logging in, so it's going to basically show if you have any open games you can play with friends. Now, one con about this, as usual with a lot of Zynga's games, it's a turn-by-turn based gameplay, where that means basically you're always waiting on an opponent to make their move, which it isn't that kind of game where it's like, instant back and forth, unless your friend's on at the same time. But one good thing is you can have multiple games going at once, or you can just start a game with any random opponent. So you can see here you can verse multiple people here, and I'm going to go ahead and just choose a random match, for example. And as I said, it's going to go ahead and create the game. And basically you get to choose a category. So for example, famous athletes, singer or actor. Let's go with singer or actor here. You have to guess the phrase in this case. So in this case, you have vowels. You can get vowels. You can spin in this case, or you can get power-ups. In this case, we'll go ahead and go for a spin here. So you spin the wheel here for the points, and it landed on, almost 1,000. So I'm on 400 here. So I got 400, so I can guess a letter for 400. So basically, I get to think of a letter, and you probably want to go with that of, let's see. Let's go ahead and go with C. So there's no C, so I didn't get any point there. Now I can go for a vowel. So if you want to go for a vowel, it costs you coins. So for a coin, I'll go with I, for example. And there is 2 I's in it. So I can go for a spin again. And you can skip the spin here, so it just jumps to whatever you're going to let off on. So there's no C. We already got an I. Let's go for possible R. There's no R, so you can see there I didn't get that. We're going to go ahead and hit submit here. So it's now their turn. So since I failed there, now it's the opponent's turn, and he gets to guess. And if he can get the full phrase on his spins, on his, you can use power-ups and stuff like that to help you solve it, then he gets the point here, or obviously he wins that game. So you can see it's their move. That's round 1, and there's multiple rounds to determine who wins. And again, there's a whole bunch of different categories that you can explore. There's a lot of in-app purchases, as usual with Zynga's game here. You can explore further on in the menus down below. You can adjust things like your settings here. You can see your more coins. You get more coins. There's some achievements here. So there's tons and tons of stuff built into the menu system itself. So this is What's the Phrase. If you like puzzle games, if you like those kind of world solvers, or with over 40 unique categories, if you're just into those puzzle games, or kind of like a Jeopardy style gameplay, or not Jeopardy, but Wheel of Fortune sort of gameplay, then What's the Phrase is actually really similar to that. So it's another popular Zynga title. It is $2. You get an ad-free experience. You can play with friends and all of that, even if they're on the free edition. So check it out. This is What's the Phrase in the App Store today.